And you'll kill up all the rats. And you leave the dump there, and they'll be back. Mary Jane gets strep throat or otitis media. Comes in, takes a shot of penicillin, and goes away. Kill off the rats. The weakness remains, and 3-4 months later, she's got it again, and again, and then again. And you finally put the child on maintenance doses of ampicillin. But the child has a mommy, the child has a daddy, and the child has a brother and a sister, and the kids even exchange gum. Now, why don't they all have strep? You've got an athlete's foot on one foot, not the other. Don't your feet touch at night? Every fall, you get a cold sore on your right lower lip. That has to be a right lower lip fall virus. Your lips touch. Why doesn't it pop up to your upper lip? And every year you get it in the fall. You've had patients who have a silvery patch of hyaline tissue on their lip where they constantly get a cold sore. Same spot, same place, same lip. Come on now. BJ said, I walked down the road and I saw a dead cat. Cat looks perfectly fine to me. What killed the cat? Let's kick it over. Ah! Maggots. It's obvious. Maggots killed the cat. So you prick the vesicle of a cold sore, you put it on the electron microscope, and you find a virus, and you say the virus caused it. Making a house call in DeWitt, Iowa, I saw a group of crows circling. B.J. Palmer now. Circling. Circling. Up. Down. Fascinating. But I had to make my house call. So I went to the hospital. Adjusted the patient. I was coming back to Davenport, Iowa, and there they were. Circling. Up. I could contain my curiosity no longer. I parked the car, opened the door, and not slammed the door. Got down on my hands and knees, crawled up to the fence, and out into the field. I crept closer and closer and closer and closer to the crows. I finally thought I was close enough to see what was going on here, so I stood up, and there was a dead horse. It's obvious. Crows kill horses. One more from BJ. Ever go into a butcher shop? What color is the counter? White. Order some meat? What color paper do they wrap it in? White. And then brown. The apron on the butcher is white. The walls are white. Should you occasion to be there, when a meat truck comes along, the inside of the meat truck is painted white. Go into an operating room. What color are the walls? White. What color is the table? White. What color is the mask that the surgeon wears? White. You know why? Germs hate white. If the germ theory of disease were correct, there'd be no one living to believe it. So said DJ. My statement, disease is not so much the virulence of outside organisms as it is the resistance of internal inside mechanisms that produce a health. Jaffe, the PhD, said, certainly the germ is involved in the process. But remember, many people come down with every cold in the neighborhood, while others never get sick. So all the germ may be an essential factor in the process. It alone cannot cause the disease. That's contemporary medical author. Now what we have to do is enforce this viewpoint. Now, certainly we know if you would take me and put me down in equatorial Africa, I might come down with something that my body hasn't been able to adapt to. But generally speaking, this is very true because there is only one cause of disease. When I wrote my book, One Cause, One Cure, that book alone brought me more criticism than any other book I ever wrote. I got hate mail and hate calls like you wouldn't believe. They never even read the book. I know they didn't. One person that I called, I just said it out. I said, I just got your book. I hate it. Why? Why did you use that term, one cause, one cure? That's what we are trying to live down. I said, no. That is what we are, pardon me, that's what we should be trying to live up to. You realize there's only one cause of disease, period. The body's inability to comprehend itself or its environment. That's it. The body's inability to comprehend its own functions. For instance, I have diabetes, my pancreas is malfunctioning, and my body can't comprehend it, so I get all these symptoms and everything from the malfunctioning of the pancreas. The one cause, the body's inability to comprehend itself or its environment. And there's only one cure. The body's ability to heal itself. And there's only one thing you can do for a patient, any doctor, regardless of his or her degree, and that is to remove an obstruction to healing. What do you think you do with an adjustment? I heard Dr. Drexel. I've heard you Gonstead people before. You know doggone well who does the healing. What is the subluxation? An obstruction to healing. It's just that simple. You've got a tumor in your gut blocking your vital function, and the surgeon goes in and cuts it out. Does that heal the body? Lord, no, the body even has to heal the wound the surgeon made. You got an infection on your finger, and a medical doctor tells you to put an antibiotic on it. Does that heal the wound? No. What has it gotten rid of? An obstruction to healing. But you can have a wound on a cadaver on the floor here, filthy with infection. Put all the antibiotic on it you want. You'll have a clean wound, but it won't heal. The psychologist, the psychiatrist with mental suggestion gets rid of a thought you're harboring, which causes you stress and anxiety, which creates symptoms. But does that heal the body? No. But the stress removed from the body, that's the obstruction to healing. Now the body heals. And is there any disease known to man that has not had a spontaneous remission? Suddenly gotten well? Nope. So what does that mean? The body can heal all diseases. Why do you think the cancer surgeon, Bernie Siegel, said, there are no incurable diseases? Only incurable people. And what did B.J. Palmer say? Limitless innate. There are no incurable diseases. Limitless innate. Limitless innate intelligence. Only incurable people. Limited matter. Limitless innate, limited matter. That's our philosophy. And can you, with your educated mind, tell how much capacity that person has in their body when they come into your office? To say, I can't help you? No! So you accept all cases, regardless of their condition or their ability to take. That's the compassion. Sid Williams spoke of that many, many times. Virgil spoke of it in the last part of his statement, the Roman poet, when he said, happy the man who has learned the causes of things and put under his feet all fears and inexorable faith and the noisy strife of the hell of greed. So you accept all cases, regardless of their condition or their ability to think. You never tell a patient you can't help them. You can help anybody with a subluxation. How much? Depends upon the liver. The living person. Depends upon the liver. The living person. What are the constructive survival values in that person? Once freed from the subluxation, that can respond to the restored nerve supply. That determines, not you, that determines how much the patient responds. So if an elderly patient came into my father, 4-pronged walker, all arthritic, grade 3 spondylolisthesis of the lumbar spine, exostotic spurs, osteoporosis,